Hi everyone, today I wanted to talk about this series right here, Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, however you would like to pronounce it. Um, so yeah, this is my collection so far. I know volume 4 and 5 are out already, but uh, I've been waiting. And besides that, I also have other anime to watch and other things to do. So yeah, besides just sort of sharing this, I also kind of want to talk about the anime because it is in my top 10. My personal top 10, not top 10 overall. So this anime, I started watching it, I think, sometime after I finished Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I've heard that this was the best shonen ever. And I thought, really? Is that so? And some people also said it was better than Fullmetal Alchemist. So I thought, well, let's see if it is. Because, after I finished Fullmetal, I thought, wow, will I ever see anything as good as that again? So yeah, I was sort of on a journey, like gone here, to see what anime could top Fullmetal Alchemist for me. And I wouldn't say that Hunter x Hunter did that for me. Not exactly. But I do put it on the same level as Fullmetal. So yeah, it's in my top 10. So, well, actually, top 5. I think it's top 5. Yeah, I forgot. But yeah, so with that said, it's not number 2 in my list. So I guess it doesn't really make sense, even though I put it on the same level as Fullmetal. So yeah, you might be thinking that's crazy, but still, this anime, episode 1, I guess felt, I don't know what about it, but it felt like I was about to set off on a journey. And I think that's what makes this anime so good. Everything about it fits perfectly. Like how the opening never changes, but the title of it is Departure. And every arc, Gon and his friends, they set off to, a new journey somewhere else. And that just adds to the world building of this world, of this anime. And that's pretty damn great. So yeah, I like how the anime, how the opening doesn't change, because it fits well. It really does. But yeah, at some point I was like some of you thinking, when is this opening gonna change? And I think by the time I got to the Great Island arc, I thought, I don't want this opening to change anymore. It's good, and it just deserves to stay. So yeah, I like the characters. I don't think I have a favorite one, but I do like most of them, or at least most of the main cast. I think overall I like Kurapika the most, and Leorio the least. I like Gon as well, and Killua. Hisoka is okay. I feel like maybe he should have, gotten, a dose of his own medicine. Like I heard, I'm not saying it's true, that he was supposed to appear in the Chimera Ant arc, but it was dropped because he would have been embarrassed or something like that. And I think so too, because the ants are pretty damn crazy. Crazy strong. And yes, by the way, the Chimera Ant arc is my favorite arc. It's just a great uh, chapter, before the ending. And the ending isn't disappointing. The election arc, I think it was a pretty good way to, cool down after the whole Chimera Ant fiasco we had. So I think it's a good transition from the intensity of that arc, and then the sort of cool down in the election arc. I mean, the election arc still had its moments, Leorio punching Jing, and getting to meet the Zodiacs. The Zodiacs were pretty interesting. So yeah, guys, this anime, I think in my opinion, it's definitely one of the best battle shonen I've seen. I do not get tired of watching the action. It's just so good. It's so intense. It's well choreographed, in my opinion. It's pretty smart, especially when Gon is there. He's really an interesting protagonist. It's not exactly black and white. It's more like white and orange, because he shows his dark side, his less human side, and I think that's important. And this anime did really well in driving that idea into our heads, because it was foreshadowed a long time ago that Gon was gonna be some kind of monster. And yeah, this anime for me is, I guess, a 10 out of 10. I'm okay with the ending it got, even if this anime doesn't get another season or continue. It's a great finish. So yeah, we still have the manga, so there's no need to worry about this not getting animated. At least it happened, and it's still like top 10 in my anime list at least. So yeah, guys, those are some of my thoughts on this anime. Let me know what you think, if you dislike it, if you plan to watch it. I definitely recommend you watch it, because if you don't, you're missing out. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys again later.